Welcome to Mindful Wanderer. Today we journey beyond travel, into the heart of majestic mountains where stillness speaks and nature guides us back to ourselves. Breathe deeply, let go, and allow this space to simply be. Let this be your sanctuary, a visual meditation of peace and wonder. The Himalayas of Nepal, where the physical and spiritual merge. Here the air feels charged, prayer flags flutter, and ancient trails are lined with sacred stones. Every step is a meditation, every breath a reminder to be present. In this living sanctuary, you find clarity, humility, and a profound connection to the universe. Everest, Sagarmatha, goddess of the sky, rises above all, a vision of raw, untamed power. To see her is to feel awe, humility, and wonder. You round a bend and there it is, the world falls away. In that quiet, Everest's silent majesty reveals itself, a gift for those who truly see. In the Himalayan valleys, life moves at a gentle, unhurried pace. Villages like Namche Bazaar and Kumjung are living communities shaped by the rhythms of the mountains. The serenity here is infectious, slowing your pulse and calming your thoughts. In these villages, you learn the art of simple presence, embracing life fully with a quiet mind and open heart. Trekking the Himalayas is a symphony of senses. White peaks against blue sky, emerald forests, and vibrant prayer flags. Silence lets you hear your heartbeat, while wind and avalanches echo nature's power. Feel the cold wind, the warmth of dalbat, and breathe in crisp air and incense. Every step, taste, and sound becomes a memory. Ultimately, a journey into the Himalayas is a journey inward. The vast external landscape becomes a mirror for your own inner landscape. The physical challenge of the trek, the steep ascents, the thin air, the weary muscles, brings you face to face with your own perceived limitations and then shows you the strength you possess to move beyond them. As you strip away the comforts and distractions of modern life, you are left with the essence of who you are. The silence of the mountains creates a space for your own inner voice to be heard. In the solitude of the trail, your thoughts may race at first. The mind, accustomed to constant stimulation, might rebel against the quiet. But as you walk, day after day, a natural meditation begins to take hold. The rhythm of your footsteps and your breathing becomes a mantra. Your focus narrows to the present moment, the path ahead, the feeling of the sun on your skin, the sound of the wind. Worries about the past and anxieties about the future begin to fade, replaced by a simple, profound sense of being. You are not thinking about walking, you are simply walking. The mountains teach you acceptance. You cannot control the weather, you cannot flatten the hills. You learn to accept the conditions as they are, to work with them, not against them. This lesson in acceptance is a powerful tool to take back into your daily life. You learn to let go of the need for control, to embrace uncertainty, and to find peace in the flow of life, just as you find a rhythm in the flow of the trail. The humility learned in the face of a storm or a steep pass is a gift of perspective that lasts a lifetime. When you finally turn to leave, you carry more than just memories and photographs. You carry the stillness of the high peaks within you. You carry the resilience of the Sherpa people, the peace of the monasteries, and the wisdom of the ancient trails. The Himalayas give you a new baseline for silence, a new appreciation for simplicity, and a deeper connection to your own inner strength. The journey may end, but the inner landscape has been forever changed, broadened, and enriched by the enduring spirit of the goddess mother of the world. The Swiss Alps are a symphony of pristine beauty. Jagged peaks, lush meadows, and wildflowers dancing in the breeze. Here, every detail feels intentional. The air is crystal clear, and peace settles over the landscape, inviting you to slow down and truly appreciate this breathtaking, protected realm. In the Swiss Alps, hiking is more than a pastime. It's active meditation. Each step on the trail, whether through sun-dappled forests or rocky ridges, grounds you in the present. The journey is a sensory feast, connecting you to nature and a long tradition of wanderers seeking peace in these mountains. There is another, equally meditative way to experience the grandeur of the Swiss Alps, one that allows for effortless immersion in the landscape, a journey on one of its iconic scenic trains. To board a train like the Glacier Express or the Bernina Express is to surrender to a different kind of rhythm. It's an invitation to sit back, relax, and let the most spectacular scenery in the world glide past your window. The gentle rock and sway of the carriage, the rhythmic click-clack of the wheels on the track, create a soothing, hypnotic effect that lulls the mind into a state of peaceful observation. As the train begins its ascent, the world outside transforms. You glide past charming villages with their flower box-adorned chalets, then climb higher through dense forests of larch and pine. The train snakes its way across incredible feats of engineering, soaring viaducts that leap across deep gorges and spiral tunnels that burrow through the heart of the mountains. From the comfort of your seat, you are given a perspective that would be impossible to achieve on foot, witnessing the sheer dramatic scale of the landscape from a unique and privileged vantage point. This is a journey for the contemplative soul. With no need to navigate or worry about the path ahead, your mind is completely free to wander and wonder. You can lose yourself in the details. A lone chamois perched on a distant cliff, the impossibly turquoise color of a glacial lake, the way a waterfall cascades down a sheer rock face like a silver ribbon. The panoramic windows of the train car become a moving frame for a continuous masterpiece, each new scene more breathtaking than the last. It is a form of visual meditation, allowing you to absorb the beauty without effort or strain. The train journey itself becomes a metaphor for mindful travel. It teaches the joy of the journey, not just the destination. The slow, deliberate pace encourages patience and appreciation for the unfolding process. You share silent, awe-filled moments with fellow passengers, a sense of collective wonder connecting you all. A scenic train ride in Switzerland is more than just transport. It is a curated experience designed to showcase the profound beauty of the Alps in a way that is both majestic and deeply, deeply calming. While the jagged peaks command our attention, the true soul of the Swiss Alps lies in the gentle embrace of its high alpine meadows. These meadows, vast and green, are the lungs of the mountains, places of profound peace and vibrant life. For a few precious months, they erupt in a riot of color, reminding us to appreciate the present moment. Here, surrounded by simple beauty, it's easy to find inner peace and contentment. What makes the Swiss Alps a uniquely mindful destination is the incredible harmony between the wildness of nature and the thoughtfulness of human design. This is not a landscape that has been conquered or tamed, but rather one that has been respectfully engaged with. The infrastructure, from the hiking trails to the cable cars and railways, is engineered with such precision and aesthetic consideration that it often enhances rather than detracts from the natural beauty. There is a sense of order and purpose that is itself very calming. Consider the simple elegance of a Swiss mountain hut, or hutte. These are not just rustic shelters, they are often marvels of sustainable design, built to withstand extreme conditions while offering warmth, comfort, and a profound sense of community to weary hikers. Sitting on the terrace of a hutte, watching the sunset paint the peaks in fiery colors, you feel a deep appreciation for the ingenuity and foresight that allows for such experiences. It's a reminder that human presence can exist in a way that is complementary to nature. This harmony is also evident in the villages and towns. Places like Grindelwald, Zermatt, or Wengen are nestled into the landscape as if they grew there organically. The traditional chalet architecture, with its dark wood, sloping roofs, and bright red geraniums, feels perfectly at home against the backdrop of towering mountains. There is a tidiness, a cleanliness, and a sense of pride that pervades these communities, creating an atmosphere of peace and well-being that is palpable to any visitor. This seamless integration of the natural and the man-made creates a holistic sense of peace. Your mind isn't jarred by incongruous or ugly structures. Instead, you are enveloped in an environment where everything seems to be in its right place. This external harmony fosters a sense of internal harmony. It allows the mind to relax its critical faculties and simply exist in a state of appreciation. The Swiss Alps teach a powerful lesson, that with mindfulness, respect, and thoughtful design, humanity and nature can coexist in a state of breathtaking symbiotic beauty. At the edge of the world, Patagonia's wild beauty commands your full attention. Here, the wind whispers ancient secrets and the mountains pierce the sky. This is a land that strips away the non-essential, leaving you with the pure, unfiltered essence of nature. In Patagonia, every moment is an invitation to adventure and deep introspection, a place that stays with you forever. In El Chaltén, the trekking capital of Argentina, legendary peaks like Fitzroy and Cerro Torre dominate the skyline. Hiking here is a meditation. Each step through ancient forests and across glacial streams deepens your connection to the wild. Standing before these granite giants, you feel humbled, present, and at peace, carrying the memory of their majesty long after you leave. Perito Moreno Glacier is a living, breathing force, constantly shifting, calving, and rumbling with power. Standing before its jagged blue face, you feel the Earth's heartbeat. Suddenly, a thunderous crack, ice the size of buildings crashes into Lago Argentino, sending waves across turquoise waters. Here, time slows. You're left in awe, witnessing nature's raw, untamed power. Crossing into Chile, we enter Torres del Paine, a landscape of wild beauty and dramatic contrasts. Turquoise lakes, soaring granite horns, and windswept pampas create a masterpiece sculpted by the elements. Hiking here, every step brings you closer to the park's wild soul and the spirit of Patagonia. Torres del Paine isn't just a place, it's a chance to reconnect with the wild soul within yourself. In Patagonia, it's not just the dramatic peaks, but the quiet moments that linger. Still lakes mirroring the sky, silence so deep you hear your own heartbeat. Here the world slows down. You notice wildflowers, sunlight through leaves, and the peace within yourself. This is Patagonia's gift, a stillness that changes you and stays with you long after you leave. Welcome to the Canadian Rockies, a land where giants of stone cradle lakes of liquid gemstone. Here the air is crisp, the spirit untamed, and the mountains command your attention with quiet grace. Standing by Moraine or Louise, a deep peace settles in, silencing the noise of the world. The lakes mirror not just the peaks but your own inner calm, inviting you to simply be. Let's talk about the lakes. They are the jewels of the Rockies, each one a masterpiece of nature's artistry. Lake Louise, with its iconic Victoria Glacier backdrop, is a vision of ethereal beauty. The water, fed by glacial melt, holds fine rock flour that refracts the sunlight, creating a surreal turquoise glow that seems almost lit from within. To sit by its shore is a meditation in itself. You watch the subtle shifts in color as the sun moves across the sky, the light dancing on the surface, creating a spectacle of shimmering brilliance that captivates the mind and soothes the heart. Then there is the breathtaking Moraine Lake, nestled in the Valley of the 10 Peaks. Reaching its shore, especially in the quiet solitude of early morning, feels like discovering a hidden paradise. The 10 majestic peaks stand as silent guardians, their reflections creating a perfect symmetrical masterpiece on the still water. The air is filled with a sacred silence, broken only by the distant call of a bird or the gentle lapping of water against the shore. It's a place that stills your thoughts and opens your heart to the overwhelming power of beauty. These lakes are more than just bodies of water, they are living entities, constantly changing and evolving. Peyto Lake, viewed from the Bow Summit, presents a stunning, almost unbelievable shade of blue, its shape often likened to a wolf's head. The view from above gives you a sense of scale and perspective, reminding you of the intricate and interconnected systems of nature. You realize that this vibrant color is the result of a long, slow process of grinding rock and flowing ice, a testament to the patient, persistent forces that shape our world. Immersing yourself in the presence of these glacial lakes is a deeply calming experience. The sheer purity of the environment has a cleansing effect on the mind. The constant, gentle movement of the water, the crispness of the air, the solid presence of the surrounding mountains, all these elements work together to ground you in the present moment. You find yourself letting go of worries and anxieties, your mind becoming as clear and reflective as the water before you. It's a profound lesson in stillness, taught by the ancient silent masters of the Canadian Rockies. Beyond the famous lakes and peaks lies a realm of deep green and earthy scents, the vast evergreen forests of the Rockies. Step beneath ancient pines and firs and you enter a cathedral of nature, where dappled light and mossy logs invite quiet reflection. Listen for the gentle whisper of wind through the branches, and the symphony of birds and wildlife. Each step grounds you, connecting you to the present and the timeless strength of these ancient woods. The Icefields Parkway is a journey to be savored, a moving meditation through one of the world's most awe-inspiring landscapes. Vast valleys, ancient glaciers, and towering spires surround you, inviting mindfulness and wonder. Each stop, like the Athabasca Glacier, is a chance to breathe mountain air and feel awe. The Icefields Parkway is more than a road, it's a pilgrimage through a sacred, natural temple. In Jasper National Park, solitude reigns. Vast wilderness, wild mountains, and tranquil lakes invite you to disconnect and find peace. Glide across Malign Lake to Spirit Island, where silence and beauty surround you. At night, gaze at the stars. Jasper's dark skies inspire awe and mindful reflection. Here you leave with a renewed sense of peace and the true gift of solitude. Our final destination, the Dolomites in Italy, known as the Pale Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. At sunrise and sunset, the mountains glow with breathtaking alpine glow, shifting from pink to fiery orange. Here, dramatic peaks meet tranquil meadows, creating a harmonious, awe-inspiring landscape. Lago di Braies, the Pearl of the Dolomites, is a place of perfect symmetry and serenity. Arrive early to glide across emerald waters in a wooden rowboat, or walk the tranquil lakeside path. Here the stillness of the lake invites reflection, peace, and a deep sense of wonder. Imagine the largest high-altitude alpine meadow in Europe, Alpe di Siusi. Vast green fields, wildflowers, and rustic huts rest beneath the iconic Dolomite peaks. Here, peace and freedom fill the air, inviting you to walk, breathe, and simply be. Cowbells echo softly, a gentle soundtrack to this serene, ever-changing landscape. Savor local flavors on a sunny terrace surrounded by breathtaking views, a moment of pure, mindful joy. For those seeking a more adventurous form of mindfulness, the Dolomites offer a unique experience, the Via Ferrata. Meaning iron path in Italian, a Via Ferrata is a protected climbing route, equipped with steel cables, ladders, and bridges. It allows people without extensive mountaineering experience to safely access exposed and dramatic terrain. This is not about adrenaline-fueled thrill-seeking, it's really a profound exercise in focus, trust, and being present. When you're on a cliff face, with the world stretching out below you, your mind has no choice but to be completely in the here and now. The practice of Via Ferrata requires your full attention. Every movement must be deliberate. Your focus is on the next handhold, the next foothold, the secure click of your carabiner onto the steel cable. This intense concentration creates a state of flow, where all external worries and internal chatter just disappear. Your world shrinks to the rock in front of you, the air around you, and the rhythmic sound of your own breathing. It becomes a moving meditation, a physical and mental challenge that leads to a state of heightened awareness and profound clarity. The rewards for this focused effort are immense. A Via Ferrata takes you to places you could otherwise never reach, offering perspectives that are simply breathtaking. You might find yourself traversing a narrow ledge high above a valley, or climbing a vertical ladder towards a stunning summit. From these vantage points, you gain a deep appreciation for the scale and architecture of the mountains. You are not just looking at the landscape, you are a part of it, moving through it, connected to it in a very real and physical way. Completing a via ferrata brings a powerful sense of accomplishment and empowerment. It's a journey that tests your limits and shows you what you are capable of. But more than that, it builds a deep sense of trust. Trust in the equipment, trust in the mountain, and most importantly, trust in yourself. As you stand on the summit, having navigated the Iron Path, you are filled with a sense of quiet confidence and deep gratitude. It's a powerful reminder that by focusing on one step at a time, with mindfulness and respect, you can overcome even the most daunting challenges. Our journey through the Dolomites would not be complete without spending time in the enchanting mountain villages that nestle in the valleys. Places like Ortisei, Santa Cristina, and San Cassiano are the heart and soul of this region. They are a perfect blend of alpine charm and Italian style, with traditional wooden chalets adorned with colorful flower boxes and picturesque church spires reaching towards the sky. To wander the quiet, cobbled streets of these villages is to step back in time, to experience a slower, more deliberate way of life. The atmosphere in these villages is one of peace and welcome. Life here moves with the rhythm of the seasons, deeply connected to the mountains that surround them. In the morning, you can watch the village come to life as locals greet each other on their way to the bakery. In the afternoon, you can find a quiet cafe, sip a cappuccino, and simply watch the world go by. This is a different kind of mindfulness, not of the wilderness, but of community and simple, everyday moments of connection and contentment. These villages are also a gateway to the local culture. You can browse shops filled with intricate wood carvings, a traditional craft that has been passed down through generations. You can visit local museums to learn about the fascinating history of the Ladin people and their enduring connection to this land. Immersing yourself in the local culture is a way of deepening your travel experience, of moving beyond being a tourist to becoming a respectful and engaged visitor. It fosters a sense of connection and understanding that enriches your journey. As evening falls, a special kind of tranquility settles over the villages. The alpenglow may be fading on the peaks, but a warm glow emanates from the windows of homes and restaurants. The air is cool and still, and the sounds of the day give way to a peaceful quiet. To be in a Dolomite village at this hour is to feel a deep sense of belonging and peace. It's the perfect end to a day of mountain exploration, a chance to reflect on the beauty you've witnessed and to feel gratitude for the quiet, simple joys of a life lived in harmony with the mountains. And so, our journey through 5 of the world's most magnificent mountain destinations comes to an end. From the spiritual heights of the Himalayas to the pristine beauty of the Swiss Alps, from the raw wilderness of Patagonia to the turquoise lakes of the Canadian Rockies, and finally to the sculpted masterpieces of the Dolomites. Each of these places offers more than just a spectacular view. They offer a space for reflection, a sanctuary for the soul, and an invitation to connect with ourselves and the natural world on a deeper, more meaningful level. These mountains are powerful teachers. They teach us about patience, resilience, and the beauty of stillness. They show us the importance of perspective, reminding us of our small place in a vast and wonderful universe. They encourage us to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to be fully present in the moment. A mindful journey to these destinations is not an escape from life, but a deeper engagement with it. It's about finding the sacred in the scenery, the meditation in the movement, and the peace in the presence of overwhelming beauty. But the world is full of such sacred spaces, and the journey of mindful travel is a personal one. The mountains that call to you might be different from the ones we've explored today. I would love to know, where is your mountain sanctuary? What peak or valley brings you a sense of peace and clarity? Please share your favorite mindful mountain destinations in the comments below. Your story could be the inspiration for someone else's next great adventure into the heart of nature. Thank you for joining me on this peaceful journey through the world's most breathtaking peaks. I hope it has inspired you to seek out your own moments of tranquility and awe in the great outdoors. If you enjoyed this exploration of mindful travel and meditation, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content that nourishes the soul. Until our paths cross again, I wish you safe, peaceful, and truly mindful travels. May you find your peace in the mountains.